The role of an inspector is very important in the process.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you picked me to do your inspection today.
There's a lot of things about a home that even sellers aren't aware of.
I'm Philip Earlywine with Thorough Check Home Inspections. I'm here today to do a whole house inspection.
So we need to identify that and help the buyer understand what they're buying. And oftentimes, by identifying those, it goes into a negotiation, and the buyer then asks the seller to repair these items.
All right, Tiffany, well, we're in the storage unit down here. This is where the main components of the house are. This is the furnace. We'll be checking the furnace today to look to see what year it is. And it looks like your furnace to be an '01. It's 70,000 BTUs, and the BTUs is how they rate a furnace for the size of the house.
Okay.
And 70,000 BTUs should adequately heat the house.
The role of the inspector is not only to identify problems with the home, it's also as an education for the buyer. Often buyers are not willing to go on inspections or don't think they should go, and I always encourage them to go because it's almost like getting a crash course on that particular home.
When you replace it, you want to look for this little arrow.
Okay.
What it is the air comes in, follows the arrow.
It's really an education for the buyer to understand one of the largest investments that they're purchasing.
Now, the next thing we look at here is your water heater. We want to look for the year of it, and it says '02, so it's '02 tells you it's 9 years old.
Okay.
Generally on a water heater, 15 years is kind of your going thing on electric. I also check for termites as I go. It's a wood-destroying insect, is what's called a WDI. But so far, so good. I don't see anything. All houses should have a home inspection done before you buy. You want to make sure that you don't move in afterwards and find out you got a leaky roof. And sometimes roofs can be up to $10,000. You don't want to have a basement that fills up with water every time it rains. You want to try to find these things out before you purchase the home, and that is why you want to have a home inspection done. For the most part, the only things we really found was just some minor things wrong. The gutters need to be cleaned out. There's a couple window locks that are not working properly. The house is in still really nice working order. I think she'll be very happy in the years to come with it.
So things have been going great. We had a real successful loan application with Erica. While she was working on the verification of funds and all the documentation, we found out that Tiffany's home appraised at least what she was paying for it. That's great news because that's a major hurdle. Inspections and appraisals are things that we worry about. The inspections went great. There were a few things, and we were able to work that out with the seller. So everything's going fine, and then all of a sudden we get a call. Yeah, I really appreciate the heads up. Well, just keep me informed. I look forward to your call tomorrow. There's a little hiccup in the process. The sellers purchased the home a few years ago when there was a lot better market. Well, it's worth less now since the market's gone down. So there's a sum of money that they're going to need to bring to closing to satisfy the debt. And that loan is in jeopardy of not working out. So if they can't get the loan, they won't be able to pay off the mortgage, and Tiffany won't be able to get the house of her dreams.